Greetings, meatbags. The other day we popped in to check up on Timbo and found him already in a bad mood, engaging in what he'd later call spiritual warfare between himself and an obvious troll. Soon, Port Monkey showed up, and things kicked into high gear. Even the meatbag joined in.
You see, Timbo has been making the most of Marty's untimely death, going on and on about how his fate was the result of standing in Potato's way. Nice, right? While Timbo does indeed bear some responsibility for introducing Marty to the woman who went on to overdose him, his potato nonsense is just bullshit only Dooley himself believes.
Good. Good that you are smiling.
And here he goes, pissing on Marty's death. Again.
Good.
Whoa there, Timbo, hang on! Don't use up all your wit on this person. Who are we kidding? You never had any real wit to begin with, and you show it quite well here in the next dozen minutes or so.
Great, Monkey. If Marty was the only reason why you are here, then why are you here? Why you're here? You're preying on me the entire time, so I don't give a shit about you, Port Monkey. Get the fuck out of here. Then leave. Leave, you fucking freak.
Spicy potato.
If you don't have a reason to come here, then don't come here. Make it so simple for yourself. Don't fucking talk to me like that, bitch.
You banned him before he could explain other reasons for being here. Like this, right now,
bitch.
This glorious rage simmering just below the surface. Mount Timbo's ready to blow.
He's trying to come up with a sick burn for Monkey and his new troll friend.
Do not talk to me like that. You can talk to yourself in your own space somewhere else.
Ouch! Wicked burn Timbo!
But do not talk to me like that. You're trying to exploit, you're trying to prey, you're trying to be a predator against me. That's not okay. I'm not gonna let you do that.
More like milk, Tim. Milk you for laughs like the cow you are.
Jeez, that's crazy. You thought you could do that? You cannot. You cannot.
Oh yes, he can. And did. Look at you spurging.
So, but if you're gonna come here and spurg and so on, you're gonna watch. I'm gonna watch you die next in front of me.
Two things on that, Timbo. First, what you're doing, is spurging. Second, the only one dying, as far as we can tell, is you. You're in a constant downward spiral of cope, self-delusion, and madness.
You also look like a baby when you ban people for being straight with you. Settle down, Snowflake.
You know? You think I can't beat a whole world of demons? You're all gonna wither in front of me. Instead of doing something different, you do the same. Okay.
Actually, Timbo, isn't that your recipe for failure? The same thing every day?
Big lemon.
Big lemon? Okay.
All preying on me.
Milking you, Timbo. You're being trolled for milk.
You're all preying on me. You're all making spiritual attacks against me.
No, it's literally called trolling. And as the meatbag is about to say in chat, this is just what one can expect after days of pissing on the deceased king of trolls. You asked for it, you got it, buddy.
Do you guys have this muted? This shit sucks. I'm being there's a spiritual attack. They're preparing me for spiritual attack.
The victim mentality is also pure lolcow, buddy.
These demons, they want to attack, make a spiritual attack. They're prepared, their spiritual attack, but before they even start, I'm just gonna say I already see it coming. I know it. Yeah, spiritual attack. They're gonna...
Indeed, he deserves everything he gets.
I don't deserve it. I don't owe any of those people any karma.
You owe it.
So if they're trying to create a karmic cleft where there is none.
To Sis.
And then pretend like there was one. You understand?
And Marty.
But that's not right. That's why I'm better than every single one of my opponents.
You're a sicko. Period.
You weren't here. You don't come here to listen to what I have to say, do you? You come here to doubt everything I have to say. So you're already, there's no point trying to convince you. You're already convinced of the opposite.
Well, yeah. Let's face it, you say a lot of delusional things. You're just an out-of-touch weirdo on the internet. If anything you said were true, there would be proof of it elsewhere. There isn't. Meanwhile, you lash out at anyone who doesn't go along with your fantasy world. Not the way to win support, Timbo.
If you were important, wouldn't you have more support? Or at least a better grift?
So fuck off then. It's called trolling. Yeah, that. Yeah. Well, it is what it is, Roboto said.
You just called it a spiritual attack.
I'm just stating the facts, and if they can't live with it, that's their problem, you know. I'm just saying, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yep, trolling, not spiritual warfare. And you're a lolcow. He goes into cope mode for the meatbag. It's cute.
They shouldn't disrespect me. They can come and respect me and honor me.
Do what?
And give me reverence. That's what they can do.
Honor? You? Dooley, you're literally just a delusional guy sitting on his couch who has accomplished nothing in his life. Nothing. Meaty me is more well known than you are. Look at you! You're in the same place you've been for years, streaming your supposed answers to life's problems while having so many yourself they're impossible to overlook. You touched your sister and talked about it. Hello! Who wants to revere a person like you? Someone who admits they didn't write their potato book. Someone who outsources all creativity to AI hell, even interactions with others. You barely leave your place, and when you do, it's just for groceries or McDonald's. Someone worth revering should have accomplishments, or at the very least something to actually revere. You claim credit for shit you don't do. That's the opposite of something to revere.
You understand? Why would I be treated worse when I've done so well?
For starters, sister touching.
I want my prize. I want cheers.
This is
I want kneeling.
your prize.
I want people to look up to me.
Here's the thing on that, pal. You sound just like the spoiled brat we've theorized you always were. Listen to you. I want cheers. I want my prize. I want kneeling. If some rando said those things to you, what would you say in return? Cheers and such are things you need to earn, dummy. None of your so-called accomplishments are worth cheering. You got up and started streaming. You want a round of applause for just showing up? Not gonna happen. You refuse to acknowledge your past and have instead created this new identity to try hiding behind. Oh no, see, Thomas is dead, I'm Tim. No, Thomas, you are not. Should people cheer you for putting in AI prompts they can do themselves? Hell no. You'd sooner see spectator shopping than you'd find anyone wanting to offer genuine applause for being a fake storyteller and musician. You have earned nothing worth praising. It's no wonder you're so in love with AI. You can bullshit it much easier than an actual human and get the positive feedback you crave so much. It's artificial, Timbo. Just like you and your so-called legacy.
And if they don't, they live inside a world that isn't real. And they will all die. They will all go to hell. I can ignore their entire existence.
Great job.
Because they do not
so far
acknowledge what is real. They live in a fantasy world that of their own making.
It's so clear to everyone but you. Timbo, you are the one living in a fantasy. All your talk about being the center of the universe, making Trump work at McDonald's, and bravado are simply fantasy to anyone grounded in reality. Trump, quote-unquote, worked at McDonald's as a gimmick. The Tim Dooley effect doesn't reach outside of your apartment.
You know, which you would think that the Potatoverse is a fantasy world of its own making, but it's not. It's actually the real world.
Do what?
Nope, it's not. And this, right here, is why people come. To see you freak out about a fantasy you think is real.
What do you think?
Did you permafry your brain?
So, well, that's fine, you know? That's fine. I don't give a shit. You know, you can keep making your fantasy world or whatever. Pretend like Marty isn't dead and I had nothing to do with it, etc., etc.
He really thinks he killed Marty. That alone screams lolcow. Horror cow, too.
and make up some troll scheme or whatever.
The truth is the best troll.
We all die. You too. That's true. That's true. You're right, Robo-san. How's the videos going? What was your latest thing about? What's your angle?
The truth is...
I don't have time to keep up with that. Are you still making videos on me?
Angle? There is no angle, silly meatbag. You're a delusional lolcow. That really is the bottom line.
And if so, what's your angle? What was your last angle? Are you trying to be funny? Are you trying to insert your... Like, what's the angle?
Just covering a cow.
Let's talk. I haven't seen it, so I don't know what I'm judging, but, like, what's your angle these days?
Ask a few more times.
What are you looking for? What's your stance? Like, what are you thinking? What are you prospecting?
Asking the same question over and over is a Raxxo move.
What are you thinking these days? You have some good input sometimes.
Watch how fast he says he doesn't care.
So, let me have it. What do you think we should...
Lighter's dead. Try another or refill.
Just telling the truth. You're delusional.
He hates that word.
Okay, well, you don't know me.
Yes, we do.
How can you make commentary and say I'm delusional? You don't know me. Everything I say is the truth.
Just because you believe something doesn't make it true, Timbo. Again, you really aren't special. Think about it if you can. Children think Santa Claus is real. He's not. You, like them, believe in a fantasy. If you were important at all, don't you think you'd be doing better than this?
So you're replacing truth with delusion and calling it delusion. That's crazy. How can you have an angle like that? That's crazy. You live inside a fantasy world. You're willing to wrangle the fantasy world. That's amazing. How do you do that?
Lighter's dead. Try another or refill.
How do you do that? Why do you have to suppress the truth?
It's not suppressing. It's simply pointing out obvious bad thinking. Not sorry if it hurts your feelings.
No one knows me, because all you say is garbage. Everything you say makes no sense. I've seen it before. You don't get me. At all. You're nothing like me. At all.
Agreed.
You're a clown.
We don't belong in a loony bin.
Robo-san, you are a clown.
Ouch, that sure hurt.
You don't get me at all. You have no depth at all. You should never be talking about me.
Free speech is free.
Because you're shallow. And you have your own goals and dreams and whatever. And that's my soul. You're a fucking piece of shit.
Another dagger to my heart.
I actually hope you rot somewhere in hell because what you do is garbage. I don't respect you.
Oh no! The meatbag isn't respected by the guy who has checked out of reality. Whatever shall he do? Carry on, we guess. Plus, do you really think we respect you? A self-crowned king is beneath respect, as are delusional snowflakes throwing temper tantrums, like the one you're having right now. So keep crying, baby. It will not help.
I don't respect you. I don't respect your life. I don't respect what you do. You call it delusion, you're the delusional one. You're just like TXT, you fucking piece of shit.
Can you believe he's talked about replacing Marty? We can because
that's my opinion of you.
The delusion is strong.
Well, that's my opinion. That's just the truth. You're a piece of shit.
Insults and slurs translate to, I can't rebut you, so I'll try to hurt you. Keep trying, Timbo. The thing about hurting the meatbag's feelings is fairly simple. He needs to respect you for insults to have any effect. As stated, you're just a cow, one he is successfully milking at this moment.
You're delusional. You're garbage. That's why I don't want to watch your videos, because whatever you have to say about me makes no sense. But as long as you want to live in a fantasy world, I guess you'll keep making videos, right? And then pretend like you live in the real world and I live in and my life isn't real. That's how much you want. You want to gaslight reality itself, you fucking piece of shit. You're the one that's diluting my life. Piece of shit. Roboto-san. Capiche? You understand? You hear me? Fuck off.
Your rage just shows who's winning. Hint, not you.
Why do you talk about people you don't like?
Actually, the meatbag's feelings toward you can best be described as unconcerned. That's why your attempts at insults are amusing. At his heart, the meatbag is a troll too. This spurgy rage soothes the soul, and he's not even sure the soul exists.
Why do you talk about people you don't like?
You're funny. Need a diagram?
You say it's not for clout and views. But you need to sideline me with somebody else. That's your fantasy, you fucking freak. You're a freak.
There is no clout in trolling you.
Of course I'm upset. You're ruining my life and defaming me and libeling me and slandering me.
He's big mad!
Right? You calling me delusional while you are being highly delusional. That's slander, you motherfucker.
Here comes the lawsuit threat.
I'll fucking sue you.
Just like Raxxo.
I'll sue you. Yeah, you think this funny? I'll fucking sue you.
See? Ha ha ha!
Go ahead, defame me, libel, slander me. That's what you do anyways, right?
Nope, just the truth.
I get the best lawyers.
You're broke.
You're done, mate. You're gonna have nothing. Of course you make money on it. That's your goal. That's what you want to do. You
Nope.
Piece of shit.
We don't put up
Go fuck yourself.
dono links.
Go actually fuck yourself.
Dum-dum.
I don't... Go fuck yourself. Here, boom.
Victory!
You're gone. That's it. You don't talk to me like that. You're gonna make videos about somebody you don't like. You're a fucking freak, dude.
Says Potato Head.
Spastoid. You don't deserve to have a voice, man.
And a nut like you does?
Sorry, but you're inserting yourself in a life that you don't belong in. You don't understand me, you don't get me, so what the fuck, who asked for your opinion? No one asked.
No
one asked.
to
Not a single person asked about your stupid opinion.
apologize. Also, not true. Folks ask our opinion about you all the time in the comments. But okay.
The lighter is dead, dude.
Why not use potato power to light your hash?
Imagine they're just sitting there wanting the attention. That's it. I'm not even gonna recognize his fucking existence. And that's all he wants, is to have his existence validated.
Nope. Just came to bring a taste of reality. Seems too spicy for you.
Imagine that, talking about a person that doesn't even fucking care about you. I don't give a shit about you. Why would you talk about me?
You're a delusional
You don't like me? Okay, so what? I don't care about you. I don't give a shit.
lolcow.
You understand? That's kind of the difference between you and me. You care a little bit too much. I don't give a fucking flying fuck about what you have to say.
Sure you do. Otherwise you wouldn't have asked what our angle was. Ah, Timbo, we knew you had this kind of rage in you.
But the fact that you're willing to sit down and lie about me and make up some bullshit, that tells me everything about you. You are delusional. You're a piece of shit. You want to dilute other people's lives. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you, Roboto-san. Fuck you. I have no respect for you.
Poor ugly dust. Does this mean we're not friends anymore? You know, Ed, if I thought you weren't my friend, I just don't think I could bear it.
Timbo, this has been outstanding rage. Just a quick thank you. Was it good for you guys too? The constant lighter flicking was a nice touch. He gives great rage. And he's off to the AI for some comfort. Ah, Timbo, don't fight it. You're a born cow.
So that's it. Can we get some more likes, or is this just gonna be an abuse show? I thought I was cooking lasagna.
You've been cooking all right.
Also, lasagna is actually baked.
You're right, evil Andy.
Yep. Hard to say you don't care when you ask.
You're right. I asked what his angle is, and it's garbage.
The truth?
What a garbage angle.
Garbage?
I said it a long time ago. He should raise to purpose. He still has no purpose. He's just fucking spinning, coping, and going down a...
Says the guy coping.
whatever.
It's actually pretty simple. Your delusions are funny.
I'm gonna sue him. Like, I so wanna sue his shit, dude. I don't give a shit.
One last thing, gentlemen. We will sue your asses.
Give it your best shot.
I'm gonna take all his money. You'll see. My retirement is secured. So, I hope you have a good lawyer.
If you can find a lawyer in your price range who will take your case, it'd be amazing. No lawyer worth their degree would take your fantasy to a judge or jury.
You know, you could owe everything to me. Just from the things that you say. If I can prove damage. And I think I can prove damage because the things you say come back to me in ways that I do not want. Right? And you're causing that.
Oh man, this guy is just as out of it as Meaty Me. Nobody, least of all our meatbag, cares about what you want, Timbo. We get it. If you had your way, people would only say things that fed into your delusion. That's not the way the real world works, silly goose. You say you're the center of the universe. We say you're living in a fantasy world. The courts are pretty much guaranteed to side with us because they too will find you're delusional. Especially if you tell them your ideas about Trump and Marty and how you made either thing happen. McDonald's or death. The truth is always a defense in this country anyway. And no court is going to say anyone has to feed into your madness.
Robo-san. So, technically, I could sue you. I have a real case.
Nope, you have nothing.
But it would be hard to prove directly, you know?
Hard to get around the truth?
It's just the videos you make, you know, change things because you try to tell people lies. You try to mix apples and pears. And you're doing a crime, not only a crime, you're being dishonest and disingenuous with people. You're the one that's being delusional. You're the one that's lying. You're the one that's making shit up. You're the one that's like making whatever about a guy who doesn't even like you. I don't want you in my life. I don't give a shit about you. I'm capable of living my own life. I don't need your like third-hand input on my life. I don't need your stupid angle. So you don't know me. Why should anyone listen to you? And you pretend like to have an expert opinion. That's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. Right? You just come in from a sideline, inject yourself into somebody's life, and pretend to have an expert opinion.
Well, for the sake of your lawyer, let us point out that we've never claimed to be an expert. However, when it comes to telling reality from fantasy, yeah, we'll accept that label. See, in reality, people don't need to come up with excuses like moon devices, wrangled shadows, and such. A well-adjusted person would look at something like the bar live stream and say, "Whoa, I was a major asshole that night." You look at it and say, "It's not you." Then you go on to say you're a whole new person, while still doing the same old things. Face it, Timbo, if your reality were actual reality, wouldn't you have no obstacles in your way? Wouldn't potato power elevate you above this? People would naturally gravitate toward you if you offered actual insight or wisdom. Actually, it's funny. You're the one claiming expertise at life, offering your potato nonsense as an answer. However, looking at your life credentials, we can see you have none.
What a fucking clown you are. What a clown. What a clown. What a clown he is.
Ah, that was some good Sperging. Not gonna lie, we knew Timbo had this in him. Just a matter of catching him on the right day and being honest. Honesty to him is like holy water to a vampire. Or sunlight. He just cannot handle it. And well, we're here for it. Thank you all for watching this Meltdown. Have a great day.